The following is an original audio series from Sierra International Machinery, Pile of Scrap, with your host, John Sacco.
All right, we're back. ISRI 2022 live. I got the Cohen Brothers.
How you doing?
Happy to be here.
Now, you were the first one I talked to, right?
Yeah.
But you followed me on LinkedIn too, right?
Yep.
But you I talked to. So one of the first conversations, we're talking, you said, yeah, Friday I'm going to go have some mussels with a spicy red sauce. And I went, that's an Italian thing.
Yeah, Fra Diavolo.
Exactly. But I just found out this last week, your mom's Italian.
Yep.
Now, did she come from Italy? Grandpa came from?
My grandparents were born here. I guess their parents came over from Italy. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know too much.
So it's interesting talking to you, because I've talked to your brother more than you, right? I'm like, why do they seem Italian to me? Cohen, it's a Jewish last name, right?
Yep. Mother's maiden name Spinelli.
Spinelli.
Yeah, it don't get any more Italian than that.
It doesn't.
It's the best of both worlds.
Well, true. Absolutely true. So tell me a little bit about the brothers Cohen. How did you guys say, all right, we're in the recycling business?
So we were always around it. My father was in the auto salvage business back in the 80s and 90s. Extended family was in it. We've worked for a cousin of ours when we were about, you were young.
I was about 14, 15, would work there on the weekends. You know, whatever time I could get in there, and it's in our blood. You know, we have a love for it.
It gets in the blood, and you can't get. So when did you guys decide, all right, we're on our own? Here we go.
So after we both left about the same time. He bought a truck. He was kind of doing his own route, buying rotors, radiators, rims from, other auto salvages, repair shops. I kind of went into like the junk car end of it, picking up junk cars and bringing them to my cousin's yard. And then my mother said, what are you doing? Why don't you work together, do it together, and
combine forces, and
that's it.
It's been a gas pedal
An
ever
Italian
since.
mom wanting the family to stick together.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Yep.
I mean, look, my mom was from Oklahoma. So growing up, my dad, I was the baby of 5. Okay, you got other siblings?
Yeah, we have a
Younger
younger
sister.
sister.
You got a younger sister. She coming in the business with you guys?
She
is.
did, yep.
See, that's the greatest.
Yep.
So my brother Philip's my partner. Now my sisters, they both have passed, but they weren't in the business. But my father and an older brother's not in. But my father's dream was to have everybody in the family business. Didn't work out so well, if you will, but 2 out of the 5 are in, and my brother and I are partners. Okay, and we've been partners since when the stocks came to our name of the company since 1988. Fascinating. So you're the older brother.
Yeah.
How much older are you than Nick?
I'm 33. He just turned 30.
All right. So growing up, was he a bully?
No, not at all.
No, it was nice.
You were a nice brother.
For the
was.
most part, I was
Yeah.
the stunt dummy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were the con man, if you will. Hey, brother, come here. Let's take this.
Come
Right,
try
exactly.
this first.
Yeah,
Let me
we
see how
tested-
it
Come
works
take
out.
this tricycle, and we're going to go down this driveway and go up this ramp.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we tested it on him first.
Yeah.
How many broken bones?
Yeah, a couple.
Did you really?
A couple, yeah.
And you?
All him.
I took the
And
beat.
what would your mom would have to say? John. Did she call you Johnny, Jonathan,
John.
Giovanni? What did she call you?
John.
She just call you John.
Yeah, I was pretty quick to come up with a story, kind of, not look so guilty.
Now, were you a Nicky? What's your mom call you?
Nicholas.
Really? So,
Yep.
so do you prefer to be called Nicholas? Out of curiosity, for me, I'll call you Nick.
No, Nicky, Nicholas. My head spins no matter what. No matter what you call me.
But mom calls you Nicholas,
Yeah.
and you're just John.
John, that's it.
All right. So the journey so far, how many years you guys been doing this together now as partners?
About 10.
Yeah, going
10,
on 10, 11 years. Yep.
So you guys are just 10 years is a lot of experience if you think about it. But
Yeah.
you guys are just relatively young.
Yep. And started from the bottom,
Yeah. Yep.
from the absolute bottom.
To date, what is your best moment together? If you could share it, something you could say as a business partners. Tell me something that is memorable for you.
Yeah,
nothing specific. It's just every day is an adventure. You know what I mean? There's constant laughs. We bust everybody's chops. My mother's actually, she kind of started with us. We took her on to be like a bookkeeper and watch the bills because she's like, my
Nothing
father
gets-
calls her
nothing gets past
Mussolini
her.
because she's tough.
Nothing gets past her.
And now we actually took my dad on probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He retired from the union. He was a truck driver. So, we brought him on. He runs our original yard we started, and he was a big part of our growth.
Yeah.
He was somebody that we could trust.
I mean, this is tutta familia. Mom, dad,
Everybody.
sister.
Yeah. I think my sister's the toughest, though, out of everybody.
Yeah.
That old New Yorker, you guys, you're a tough breed.
Yeah.
You got to be a tough breed out there.
They're not built like us.
No.
Not like us softies out in California. It's a different
No,
world,
yeah,
guys.
yeah,
It really, but there's a lot of respect. So today, here at ISRI, they honored Old Man Gershowitz for a lifetime achievement.
Yep.
Out on Long Island. So you guys are the new kid on the blocks out of Long Island.
Yeah.
You guys get tough competition.
Yeah,
Always
absolutely.
tough, but
Everybody's
respected, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part.
But it's a constant battle.
All right. So where's the family weekend barbecues at? Your house, mom. Who's having it?
It's usually at mommy and daddy's.
Yeah.
Yeah? You still go over to mom and dad's? Now, either you married? You're married. I see a ring.
This July, I'll be married 10 years.
Did you get married at recess? What?
Yeah, I was young.
Very. Kids?
Yeah, I have a daughter, Natalie. She'll be 2 in July.
I have a girlfriend.
You got a girlfriend.
Yep.
So you're letting him be the test dummy on
Exactly,
this one. Hey,
yeah.
brother, you
I'm
get
taking the
married, you
back
test
seat.
it out.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be 27 years for me.
Wow.
What's great is though, I can imagine with your families and what you're doing together, the support,
Yeah.
the work ethic.
All of that combined with us, that's what really makes us unstoppable.
Yeah.
The family behind us, the strength, how we all pull together when there's a problem, and just what we do to move forward and attack the next situation that comes ahead.
Yeah.
See, that kind of support creates a winning team.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody going, oh, well, he's not working. You guys are all you're all doing it together.
Yeah.
Nobody, and that's old school, guys.
Yep.
You realize, here we are, 2022. Your story is the story of so many people have passed.
Yeah.
But you're not the story of today.
No.
I think that, so you guys are first generation, really,
Yeah.
in your scrap yards.
Yeah.
I have what do? I do a lot of interviews with people who are 5th generation, 4th generation, 3rd. I just finished with the Silvas. Stan and his son, the 3rd, and their son's Stan Silva, the 4th. They're 4th generation. I run across that all the time, but you guys are 1st generation.
It feels good.
Yeah, we took a
Feels good
shot.
walking around here.
We went to go see a warehouse in Hempstead. And the owner of the building looked at us like, what are you kids doing here? You want to sign a lease, bring your father, bring somebody.
And you're like,
Yeah. Yeah, we brought my dad. We actually borrowed $10,000 from somebody to start. We didn't have any money. And then we just, we made it work.
I love this story.
Yeah.
I really do, because,
And we own that building now.
well, of course you do. And you guys aren't stopping. You're going to, and see, this is what I know. I grew up watching it. My dad, all right? 1st generation. He's the guy who laid all the groundwork. I mean, immigrant to this country, no money, goes in World War II, comes out, nothing, right? So I watched it. So now we're only 2nd generation, my brother and I. And like I said, I do people 3rd, 4th. But you're gonna kick ass.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I think the brother Cohens, you guys are strong, and I knew that when I just talked to you, and it was just so funny talking. Now when I see both of you together, I'm like, look out, because you. But you know what? Work ethic, your word. Now my dad, word of honor, man. That in the car, everything was your word. Without your word, you're nothing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who taught you that lesson?
My father, he's the one that taught us the work ethic. I mean,
Yeah,
He
there's
was-
nobody on this earth that works
he
harder
left
than
when
him.
it was dark out. He came home when it was dark out, and he just provided for us. We went to work with him at the junkyard, and just, my whole life is just I want to be him. I want to be that dad. I want to be that provider. That's who I want it to be.
So, okay, my son is 19. He goes to TCU. He's a freshman. And the reason I'm bringing this up, because I've never told my kids, my daughter is 22, she works for Oracle. I've never said to them, hey, come into the business. Not because I want them to chase their dreams.
Yeah.
Go do your dreams, okay? So, but now my son, is clamoring a little bit to he wants to come work for us this summer. I'm like, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to push it on it. I don't want to say I was pushing on it, but that's what I grew up. Dad, you're coming in the family business. You're going to go to college.
That's got to be a great feeling.
And so you're going to do it. So, well, actually, it is really exciting. Now, my nephew, my brother's son, I mean, this kid is just all in. All right? We talk, when I say we talk minimum of 10 times a day, that's 365 every day of the year. Sunday evening, 8:30, Uncle John, Phil, what now? But he is all in. And he's telling me, he goes, Uncle John, he goes, I can work with Giancarlo. You like my Italian names for my kids, Giovanna and Giancarlo, by the way? So I am excited about it. That's a true story. I'm like, wow.
I get it, though, because it's like, Sunday morning, I'm like texting my brother at 8 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, it's like,
let's go to the yacht.
We're with each other,
Even, Sunday when we're all sitting down having dinner, you can't get through a conversation without bringing up the business, bringing up scrap, bringing up.
So you guys a lively family dinner? Come on.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, give me a Christmas dinner. I want to know, because your mom's Italian, come on, I want to know what a typical Italian, you guys said, the fish, the pesce, what do you guys?
Yeah, everything. The fish, mussels.
Does your mom make the mussels, how do you call it, the diavolo?
Yeah, fra diavolo.
Fra diavolo. She make them?
Yeah, she makes it all the time.
Will she make it for me if I come visit
Absolutely.
you guys?
Yeah.
Seriously, my favorite dish.
We'll put a feast out for you.
Yeah. It's just, because of the pandemic, I haven't been able to go to, I've been to Italy finally in November. And there's certain dishes that I look forward to. La cozze, that's mussels, la cozze in Italian. So, hey.
Yep.
Yeah, my father makes pizza in the yard in the summer.
I have a pizza oven.
Yeah.
You guys ever do steaks in the pizza? I love my steak, but steaks and pizza oven, fantastic.
No, I never. I've seen
try
it. I've never done it. I've seen you post about it on LinkedIn.
I am telling you, but get the 2-inch thick New York's ribeyes, okay? Put them in a cast iron skillet and put it in that pizza oven between 580 and 600 degrees. And I'm going to tell you, you'll never eat a more juicy steak. It's just something incredible.
Yeah.
And I just did it by accident. I go, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I came out and everybody went,
wow.
Because, see, my wife's family owns a restaurant. It's called Luigi's. So it was her grandfather, or great-grandfather, when they came from Italy in 1910. They had a grocer and a little bar. Then they started making food for the people. They, on the weekends in the neighborhood, they had everybody in the neighborhood at their house. So, okay, we know what we're talking about. So when my brother-in-law, who's an amazing cook, ate the steak out of the pizza oven, he went, this is amazing. You guys got to try it.
That's funny.
You got to try it. All right. 5 years from now, we're the Brothers Cohens. Tell me about your plans. What's 5 years from now?
I don't want to be too specific.
All right.
Growth.
Huh?
Growth.
Yeah, keep that foot on the gas pedal. We're standing on it right now.
Is this your first ISRI convention?
Mine, yeah.
I was here the last time I was in Vegas, so 2018.
4 years ago, Vegas.
Yeah.
3 years ago, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I love it.
A lot to see.
Yeah. Lot
Good
to buy.
sessions. Now, I see you got my friend George Adams' book. You guys met George yesterday.
Good
Great
guy.
guy. Great guy.
120 yards he owns.
Yeah.
He has an amazing story. And I was glad to introduce you guys because he's genuine.
Yeah.
And point is this. As you guys are getting started, you're rolling, you're rocking, you're making things happen. He was a mover and shaker, but there were people who tried to take him out. And everyone who tried to take him out, he owns today. And it's an amazing story.
It's a good plan to follow.
Yeah, everybody's trying to take us out.
It's a good plan to follow.
But he's a humble guy. I respect that. 120 yards. And he had his family. I sat in the Ferris spotlight, and just how he is. I seen his family up there. It's inspiring. I'm a new dad. My daughter's going to be 2 in July, and it's just I want to be like that guy. 120, maybe not 120 yards, but the type of person he is. He's just a humble guy. He'll talk to anybody. Real family man.
So I had certain mentors as well growing up. So when you see a guy like that yesterday when I introduced you and he talks to you guys, return the favor to the young kid in the future. You will. But you'll remember, somebody had enough They came up to me, genuine, said something to me nice, helped me, mentored me. You guys do the same in the future because, see, to me, I'm 60. You guys, if we could talk. You know, I'm never going to compete. My scrapyard's never competing against your scrapyard.
Right.
And we can always exchange, you know, hey, what's going on with this? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
So that I want to give back to because I think, you know, part of this podcasting is being able to tell stories, be able to hear stories from other people, to maybe something resonates with you. But you guys, I see your future. I feel it. I know what the brother Cohen, the whole Cohen family is going to do. I'm serious when I say that. I see it.
Yeah.
It's exciting to me, man, because I think in 5 years it's going to be pretty interesting to see. We'll just use the word growth, and I respect that. You can't give away your playbook.
Right.
And I respect it, but you can't, and George says, you cannot beat a hard-working entrepreneur. He goes, you'll never put those people out of business. What you have to learn to do when he became as big as he did is you have to learn to work with those guys to work, meaning you can always trade.
Yep.
You don't try to, well, we're going to take them out because now you've created a lifetime enemy, right?
Yep.
How about creating a lifetime friend and say, hey, let's work together.
That's
How
it.
are we going to do that?
Simple
I
as
don't
that.
know, but you figure it out.
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys, listen. I appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having
Spending
us.
a few minutes with
Thank
me.
you.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see you two, what you do, what happens in this industry, where you take it, your auto parts background. You guys got a lot of background.
Yeah.
And that entrepreneurship and those experiences, that history, will help you expand to wherever it is you go, and you're going to be successful. I wish you both the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From my heart, thank you, and I can't wait to come out to Long Island.
I can't wait to have you.
I'm coming.
right.
This summer, I'm making a track this summer. I'm going to go because I got to go.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I don't know. Never have to worry
I
about
might
it.
want to be invited out for some steaks to California.
Don't threaten with me that because if you come out, because some of these people behind you who are filming, they've all had you ask them. You ask these guys right now before we sign off. Ask everything.
Are they
You
as
guys-
good as they look? Very good.
So, hey, guys, again, appreciate you. Best of luck to you. Good fortune. Stay
Thank you.
safe.
Yeah.
Of course.
Please keep the safety in your
First
culture.
and foremost.
And God bless you both. Thank you for being on another episode of Pile of Scrap, live from Las Vegas.
This has been a Sierra International Machinery original audio series. Thanks for listening. Please share this podcast and make sure to subscribe.